For years, the world turned music into war. Every performance became a competition. Every award became a battlefield. Fans argued endlessly over two names, Beyoncé and Rihanna. But somewhere beneath the fame, beneath the lights and obsession, something dark had been listening. And one stormy night, it finally woke up. As Beyoncé performed before 70,000 screaming fans, another pair of eyes watched quietly from the darkness backstage. Rihanna stood beside an old woman nobody remembered seeing enter the stadium. Without smiling, the woman handed her a strange golden box covered in symbols. Then she whispered something that made Rihanna's face slowly change. Tonight, the rivalry chooses its final queen. Rihanna tried to ignore the woman's warning, but something about the box felt alive. The mirror behind her suddenly cracked without being touched. Outside, thunder shook the stadium roof while fans continued screaming happily, unaware that something terrible had already entered the building. And deep within the darkness, it had started watching both women carefully. That night, Beyoncé dreamed of an empty stadium filled with faceless mannequins staring silently at her from the seats. One mannequin whispered only 4 words, "She's coming for you." Beyoncé woke up instantly at exactly 3:33 a.m. Every clock in the room displayed the same time. Then suddenly, the television turned on by itself. Inside the static, Beyoncé saw Rihanna standing motionless in complete darkness. No blinking, no expression, only a slow smile spreading across her face. Then the television exploded violently. When the smoke cleared, Beyoncé noticed something even worse. Someone had been standing outside her hotel room the entire time. The next morning, disaster struck during rehearsal in Paris. One of Beyoncé's dancers vanished completely backstage. Security cameras showed her walking down a hallway before disappearing into thin air. No exit, no sound, no trace. Only one horrifying message remained painted across the wall nearby. She took the spotlight. Within hours, the internet transformed the disappearance into chaos. Fans blamed stalkers, secret cults, jealous insiders, and even Rihanna herself. But Beyoncé's bodyguard, Marcus, discovered something deeply disturbing. Every missing crew member had mentioned Rihanna shortly before vanishing, and each disappearance happened exactly at 3:33 in the morning. Meanwhile, Rihanna prepared for the biggest comeback concert in music history. Tickets sold out within minutes, but strange things surrounded the production from the very beginning. Dancers claimed mirrors moved on their own. Crew members heard singing inside empty rooms, and one terrified producer swore he saw a woman with glowing white eyes watching from the rafters above the stage. Nobody believed the producer's story, not until later that night, when security cameras captured him running through backstage hallways screaming for help. The footage suddenly glitched. A dark figure appeared crawling upside down across the ceiling behind him. Then the screen went blank. When security arrived, the hallway was empty. 2 days before Rihanna's concert, Beyoncé received an anonymous package delivered without a sender's name. Inside was a dusty VHS tape labeled "The First Performance." Against Marcus' warnings, she played the tape immediately. What appeared on the screen made her blood run cold. The tape showed 2 young performers singing together beautifully inside an old theater. One dressed in silver, the other dressed in black. Then suddenly the lights went out. A scream echoed through the building. When the lights returned, only one woman remained standing. The woman on the tape slowly turned toward the camera and whispered chilling words. "There can only be one." The tape ended instantly. At that moment, the mirror behind Beyoncé shattered violently. But the worst part wasn't the broken glass. Her reflection was still moving even when she had stopped. The night of the concert finally arrived beneath a terrifying blood-red moon. Inside her dressing room, Rihanna slowly opened the golden box for the first time. Inside rested a black diamond necklace, pulsing like a heartbeat. The moment she touched it, every light in the building flickered. The mirrors across the room began leaking thick black liquid onto the floor. Then a voice emerged from inside the darkness. Deep, ancient, female. Choose your fate. Rihanna stepped backward in fear as eyes spread across the walls around her. But the voice only laughed softly. You already chose long ago. Without warning, every giant screen inside the stadium suddenly activated. Instead of concert visuals, horrifying images appeared before thousands of screaming fans. Missing dancers, dark hallways, screaming faces trapped in static. Then every stadium exit locked automatically. Panic spread instantly through the crowd. As chaos erupted outside, Beyoncé entered Rihanna's dressing room alone. Neither woman spoke for several seconds. Years of comparisons, pressure, jealousy, and obsession filled the silence between them. Then Beyoncé looked directly at the black necklace hanging around Rihanna's neck. You opened it, she whispered. Suddenly, the walls began shaking violently. Lights exploded overhead while black liquid spread across the floor like living darkness. Then something enormous started rising behind them. Outside, terrified fans fled through smoke-filled corridors as shadowy figures moved unnaturally through the stadium. The creature looked like fame itself brought to life, its body twisted with microphones, cameras, diamonds, and hundreds of screaming mouths. Millions of voices echoed from inside it at once. The voices of fans, critics, the internet. The monster stared at Beyoncé and Rihanna before speaking three horrifying words. One must remain. The entity pointed one twisted claw toward Beyoncé, sacrifice, then toward Rihanna, survive. For the first time that night, Rihanna looked genuinely terrified. Tears filled her eyes as she realized the rivalry had created something impossible to control. The monster had not been born from magic alone. It had been fed for years by obsession, by comparisons, by endless fan wars online. Every hateful comment, every toxic argument, every rivalry headline had slowly given it power, and now it wanted to find a winner forever. Instead of fighting, Beyoncé slowly reached out her hand toward Rihanna. The monster screamed instantly, as if wounded by gesture. For years, rivalry had fed it, but unity threatened to destroy everything it had become. After a long pause, Rihanna finally grabbed Beyoncé's hand tightly. The creature unleashed its full rage. The stadium shook violently as ceilings cracked overhead. Fire erupted backstage, while darkness consumed the entire hallway. Yet, despite the chaos around them, Beyoncé and Rihanna refused to let go of each other's hands. Then together, they sang. One single note echoed through the entire stadium. Pure, human, real. The sound struck the creature like a weapon. Cracks spread rapidly across its body as millions of screaming voices inside it suddenly turned silent. Every phone inside the arena shut off instantly. Then the creature exploded into a wave of black energy that consumed the entire backstage area. Fans screamed and covered their eyes as blinding lights swallowed the whole stadium. For several seconds, nobody could see anything. Hours later, emergency crews entered the ruined stadium, expecting thousands of casualties, but the arena was completely empty. No bodies, no monster, no Beyoncé, no Rihanna. Only two microphones remained resting at the center of the stage. The disappearance shocked the entire world. News stations called it the greatest unsolved mystery in entertainment history. Some people believed both women escaped together. Others believed the creature had taken them, but no one truly knows what happened that night. Years later, strange stories still surrounded the abandoned stadium. Security guards reported hearing distant singing late at night. Some claimed they saw two women standing together at the end of empty hallways before vanishing into darkness moments later. During massive concerts around the world, giant screens occasionally glitched without explanation. For one brief second, audiences sometimes saw distorted images of Beyoncé and Rihanna smiling directly at them before the visuals disappeared completely. Then one night, a young rising star, preparing for her first world tour, discovered something hidden in her dressing drawer, a black diamond necklace, the exact same necklace Rihanna once opened beneath the blood-red moon. Behind her, the mirror slowly began dripping black liquid again. Some rivalries never truly end, some legends refuse to die, and somewhere deep within the darkness behind every stage, the fame still waits patiently for new voices to feed on. So if you ever attend a concert and the lights suddenly go out, listen carefully, because you may hear two familiar voices singing together in the dark, and when the giant screens finally turn back on, they might already be looking directly at you.